evening, ma'am. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Beam Oshansami and I am from ICAN UK.
Okay. And in ICAN UK, what's your position over there?
I'm the Vice Chair of ICAN UK.
Okay. And can you briefly explain to us what ICAN means and what they do?
So ICAN, as we know, stands for Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, where a group of accountants with a common interest who come together to develop one another technically, socially, and just to make the best of our profession and to be advocates for a fabulous profession.
And how long have you been a member of ICAN United Kingdom?
6 years.
6 years. Okay. And is there any program, anything that ICAN as a body do to help promote the leadership or to help the government in Nigeria?
Yes, I mean, a conference like this, what we tend to do is we get feedback from all the delegates as well as paper presenters and make recommendations through to the government through what we call a communique. So the output of most conferences is taken to the government level as best practice, which will help move the economy forward. And we also have our current Minister of Finance, who's a member of ICAN as well. So, we've got accountants in the right place making the right decision, and it's only right that from this level, they can get our input to implement on nationally.
Okay. I understand that ICAN is scattered all over the world. How do you all coordinate your activities?
Okay, so there are several districts in Nigeria. I think there are about 50 odd in Nigeria, and there are about 4 outside Nigeria. So you have one in Cameroon, UK, Canada, and the US. A conference like this brings all of us together because everybody's invited to these conferences. And there's an opportunity to even go to a bigger one, which is held once a year. Has about 4,000 delegates that attend it, and that brings all of us together. Aside from that, we have regional conferences as well. So if you're not able to travel internationally, you can always go to a regional conference, or you can go to your local district meetings. There are lots of opportunities to get together, to catch up on the news in the institute, and to develop yourself as well.
So, does ICAN United Kingdom, do you have any programs to encourage younger Nigerians to go into the profession?
Yes, I mean, we tend to work with some universities if we can. We're about 550 members in the UK, but not all of us are active. So there is always an opportunity to speak to relations of our members and encourage them if they want to be in the accountancy field. We invite them to social events as well, so that they can have an opportunity to see what they do, and if they want, they can always join us when we have social events.
Okay.
And as professions as well.
Okay. In the ICAN leadership in United Kingdom, do you have an idea of how many women you have in your leadership position?
In the leadership position, we have 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, no, we have 4. A total of 11 positions, we have 4 women.
Okay. Do you have coordination of leadership activities between the men and the women? Is there any power struggle as per what the men can do and what the women? And has you said the ICAN UK has been on for like how many years?
Oh, 25 years.
25. Within that 25 years, has there been opportunities for a woman to lead the organization?
Oh, certainly. It's not gender specific. There's no power tussle. We don't look at gender in terms of what position anybody has. The members vote the leadership in. So it's on the basis of who can do the job and who can move the district forward. Therefore, there is no difference whether it's a man or a woman that is leading. The main thing is for us to be able to work together to deliver to members what they need and to make sure that they're developed in that time, as well as our district grows and gets more members in.
Okay, has ICAN United Kingdom had the opportunity to organize this kind of event before in the past?
What, the conferences?
The conferences.
Yes, yeah, we actually started it. So we are on our 4th one, and we normally hold as in March, April. Therefore, we are very good at holding these events and attracting people from around the world as well, and being hospitable to all our colleagues around the world. We're presently planning the one for next year, which will take place in March.
Okay. I've talked to some of the members of ICAN, and we understand that in Nigeria they call them the CP. Sorry, here in the US they are known as CPAs. In Nigeria, it's chartered accountants. What are they known as in United Kingdom?
Exactly the same thing. ICANN is the same all around the world, so it's the same qualification. You are a chartered accountant. And after our names, when you first qualify, you qualify as a member, you have ACA. After 5 to 10 years, depending on what sector you work in, it could be 5 years if you're in practice, and 10 years if you don't work, if you're in industry, to become a fellow, which is when you have FCA behind your name, which stands for Fellow Chartered Accountant.
Okay. So, what are the basic courses that undergrads can do in college before they can program? Must it be accounting, or what are the different
Certainly, I mean, for anybody to become an accountant,
professions?
it's advisable that they have their first discipline in accountancy. Otherwise, you're starting the course from the very beginning. So you could study a degree in biology, but you would have to start from scratch with all the exams to become qualified eventually. But it's advisable that if you know that's what you want to do, then you start off in that field.
Okay. So, how do you feel about this program tonight?
It's good. It's been quite exciting. It's always a night to look forward to because we've been here for 3 days now, and it's been sort of like a lecture environment. So tonight is about letting your hair down, coming out all glammed up, and just having a good laugh with people whom you're not likely to see for another year or so until you have an opportunity to gather again. It was well organized. The team has worked so hard to deliver a fantastic conference, and I think it's been sealed up nicely tonight with the gala night, which has been quite entertaining as well.
And what advice do you have for some Nigerians that are chartered accountants, CPAs, but they are not member of this organization? What do you say to them as far as the relevance of this organization to their profession is?
I would say to them, as a Nigerian, if you're looking for a community which you share your traditional culture with, as well as professionalism, this is the place to be, as long as you're interested in that sort of thing. We all know that we're very busy in our day-to-day lives, and so when we come together, it's about developing each other, it's about building each other. Therefore, if that's your intention, there's no other place to be. As long as you're a Nigerian and an accountant and you want it, then it's a place to be.
And any final word or any final advice
To
to Nigerians here in the United States?
I final advice to Nigerians is that we shouldn't forget where we come from. If we can, no matter how small, let's try and sow a seed somewhere in Africa, directly or indirectly. We don't have to be home to do it. So my advice is, don't let us forget where we come from, no matter how hard it is, to look back and want to do anything in that country. There are lots of people that need our help out there, and I think we owe it to them to give something back, directly or indirectly.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.